Ball Knowledge builds part 1, but we'd start off with a banger, the M4 here. Some of these attachments you might not have ever seen before, but I'll get started. This is a stock M4. These are the stats. It's not stock, but it's you know, stock charging handle, stock barrel, stock buffer tube, stock upper receiver. So we'll start off with the grip. The RVG FDE4 grip. The FDE one is cheaper, and it also looks nicer considering the kind of theme of the build here. It's only $78, and it's -2 +7. The SE5, which is, you know, the meta one, is -2 +8. So you're losing out on 1 ergo there, and it's available with Peacekeeper 3, and it's super cheap. Bold Pro. This is the go-to flashlight laser. I believe it's under 10k, one of the cheaper ones. Mark 12, you can go for the low pro. The low pro does give slightly less recoil for the same ergo, but this is half the price of the low pro, so it's 5k as opposed to, and it's also available sooner. This suppressor is another pretty important part. So this suppressor flash hider combo is -14 with -14 recoil, -22 ergo. So it stays reasonably ergonomic while also being -14 recoil. The meta is the G-Lock with the Griffin, which I believe totals to like 140k. This is like 60k because this suppressor is super slept on. And again, it's tan, kind of fits the gun, looks cool. Tan hollow, it's cheaper than the black hollow. You can kind of use whatever scope you want to use here. Yeah. Tan hollow is slightly cheaper than the black one because it's available on ref as well. You can buy it for 7 GP coins if you want, but it's 30k. You don't have to. This is another super important part. This handguard, the Delta Carbon, -2 +14. 14 is a lot of ergo. So the meta one for this slot would be the SIA QD 14.5 inch, -3 +12. So you're sacrificing 1% recoil for 2 ergo, which is so fine by me, considering that this thing is like 80k, 76, 80k if you're getting off the flea, and this one is less than half of that, 33. So to be, you know, kind of equivalent, I would trade 1% recoil for 2 ergo on certain grips, and yeah, that's all the stats on it. Like the stock doesn't matter a whole lot. I went for this. You can go for like a Mo. You can go for kind of whatever you have really. But this is pretty meta. I think you could get this for 1 GP coin or $60, which is pretty cheap. And this butt pad brings another recoil point off. This you can put on for +2 ergo. These mags are apart from like the 20 rounders and 10 rounders, these are the highest ergo mags. This grip's a +11, +15 is the max on either the ergo or the growl. But the growl's $300, or not $300, $200, and this one's, you know, 30k. This thing is 9k, so a third of the price of the meta, and you're only missing 4 ergonomics. And that concludes the workbench. The price side of things, this is a Meta M4, 60 ergo, 52 recoil. This costs around 600k, 500k, depending on if people are listing stuff for cheaper on the flea. This one is 200k, but it will be even cheaper if you're using a stock M4 that you've either found in raid or killed someone for, or whatever it is, because this barrel costs a bit. This, you know, charging handle, the upper receiver, buffer tube, all that stuff that would come on a stock M4 that isn't on this thing, because this is how I buy my M4s from Mechanic. I mean, even so, it's only 200k. So zipping on over to the shooting range, we're here. We got the mag full of 5.6A1. I'm gonna do a crouch spray. We're not gonna control the recoil at all. We'll hit a reload, and we'll try and control it on this one. This is shooting really straight. 200k. You obviously don't have to use these attachments. I'm just bringing these to light, trying to get them a bit of the attention they deserve. And I'll see you guys in the next one.